Promised gain. Threatened loss. You wait until later tonight. Oh, such promise. I expect those words are already generating an excited anticipation as to what lies in store for you. When I whisper those words down the telephone line to you or in your car, as I lean down over you, you can feel that delicious tingle drift across you, like the lightest of sensual touches. How you marvel at my surprises. Each day feels like your birthday, as some new delight is sent your way. What might it be tonight? Will it be an evening out somewhere? Perhaps the prominence of a favourable table in a well-regarded restaurant? It might be drinks with my friends, who have taken such a shine to you and made you feel completely at home. Then again, it might be the presentation of some gift, carefully selected by reference to the desires you have, and which we have learned about you from careful scrutiny of your behaviour, from a dedicated attention to what you tell us, and our own expertly honed intuition born from repeated practice. There is a myriad of opportunities, and this is what makes us so special to you. We offer so many different avenues towards pleasure, love, and delight. We know what makes you tick, and we utilize that to ensure that you are made joyously happy. But it is the promise of what is to come that works so well. It plays to your sense of intrigue. It heightens your expectation and thrills you. Rather than giving it to you now, we create a delicious sense of expectation, causing you to look forward to whatever it might be with a considerable hunger. How exciting this all is, how different this is to anything you have experienced before. It is fantastic to be treated so magnificently. You wonder what the surprise is, what will come later, perhaps with the reference being made to you waiting until later tonight. It will be a passionate and sensual encounter between the sheets. The mere thought of that causes a surge of delight to rise from deep inside of you, as your mind conjures up the evocative images of our last night together. You can honestly say that you have never experienced anything like it before. We set you ablaze with passion. The energy that flowed between us was tangible, and the urgent union of our bodies culminated in the most scintillating of conclusions. It was truly magnificent. The throaty way we suggested to you that you wait until later tonight must surely mean that this is what is in store for you. Another earth-shattering coupling. Both your body and your mind are already responding to this prospect, the warmth of anticipation flooding across your body. You replay those words that I murmur to you, and think of that promise. You wait until later tonight. Oh, the threat. I expect those words are already generating a fearful anticipation as to what lies in store for you. When I growl those words down the telephone line to you, or hiss them in your ear as I loom over you, you can feel that sinking dread crawl across you, like the dead, cold grip of a wraith that has touched you. How you balk at these threats of loss. Each day feels like your funeral, as some spiteful threat is sent your way. What might it be tonight? Will it be an evening of silence, as we remove conversation from you with glowering looks from across the room? Perhaps the unsophisticated onslaught of words and fists raining down on you, blunt instruments of awful intimidation. It might be the humiliation of drinks with my friends who have taken such a dislike to you and make you feel completely isolated whenever I force you to endure them. Then again, it might be the presentation of some fabricated home truths, carefully selected by reference to the weaknesses that you have and which we have learned about you from careful scrutiny of your behaviour, from a dedicated attention to what you tell us, and our own expertly honed intuition born from repeated practice of hurling insults at the person that we supposedly love. There is a myriad of opportunities, and this is what makes us so awful to you. We offer so many different avenues towards hatred, humiliation, and fear. We instinctively know that which makes you sick, and we utilize that to ensure that you are made deliriously fearful. But it is the threat of what is to come, of what is to be lost. It plays to your sense of terror. It heightens your dread and paralyzes you. Rather than giving you the abusive delivery now, we create a mortifying sense of fearful expectation, causing you to have anxiety as to whatever it might be that is to be exacted against you. How terrifying this all is, the withdrawal of decency, the withdrawal of kindness, the loss of affection. How different this is to anything you have experienced before. It is frightening to be treated so horribly. You wonder what is lurking in store for you, what will come later. Perhaps, with the reference being made to you waiting until later tonight, it will be the removal of affection and decency and a wonderful sexual experience, and instead the provision of an unwanted and degrading encounter between the sheets. The mere thought of that causes a surge of nausea to rise from deep inside of you as your mind conjures up the excruciating images of the last time that happened. You can honestly say that you have never experienced anything like it before. We set you on edge. The venom that flowed from us was so poisonous, and the urgent delivery of our abuse culminated in the most degrading of outcomes. It was truly horrific. The malevolent way we suggested to do that you wait until later tonight must surely mean that this is what is in store for you. Another disgusting, degrading act meted out against you. Both your body and mind are already responding to this prospect, dizzying fear and pounding heart gripping you. You replay those words that I murmured to you and think of that threat. What a difference a day makes. You will see how similar those situations are, yet so vastly different. On a knife edge between black and white, the exhibition of our black and white thinking, whereby when you become painted black, threat and loss is used against you, and when you are painted white, promised gain is provided to you. Both are about the assertion of control. Both are about the garnering of fuel. The outcome may seem different to you, but to us it is always the same. Whether it is seductive charmer using promised gain or malevolent abuser utilizing threat and loss, it is about the control and the fuel. The threat of what might happen is often actually more enjoyable or more terrible than the actual event itself. This is what enables us to assert considerable control over you. The anticipation of something wonderful, the dread of something awful. And who do we regard as responsible for causing this? Not us. You are the one who thinks about what is going to happen. You are the one that has the thoughts. You are the one who creates the scenarios in your mind. You are the one who creates the anticipation, be it of excitement or fear. And therefore, once again, we are able to blame you.